we were level 50.
I don't know, saying back to Dragon Ball Z. I'm not gonna lie, I just woke up, but
Oh shit!
Her name Crippling
And
Danger.
you hear the opening of a bottle.
you gotta chill. You gotta chill, because that's exactly what you just heard. Now, that was back on Dragon Ball Z. So, let me get some water, bro. Hold up before I say what was that.
Yo, this guy drinking water. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, me too.
I am not even here, bro. I don't even exist.
I've got a slight suspicion that we're never gonna find out what happened last time on Dragon Ball Z.
Excuse me? You're not eating beer?
So I got Ida's first paragraph of backstory,
It's
and
wrong. I got duty tomorrow, but it's really whatever, bro. They can have it.
You got
All right, so last time on Dragon Ball Z, Turtle was digging holes.
Diggy hole.
Diggy hole type beat. Everyone else was well, actually Hubs was missing. Like he was just missing. Like he always does. Yep, you miss like he always does. Like you always do.
Like, with a weapon, or like I'm missing?
With a weapon.
I see.
Yeah. Yeah, you just miss. Vinny Ida, I should say, is getting sexually harassed again still. Like always. Yeah, that's fine. Your virginity is mine.
God.
The black
Now
man.
hold on there. Not only is Doctor a turtle, but he is also with the Draconian law enforcement.
Yeah, that's fine. The feds can't stop him or her. And Zanuck just came back from hunting his very innocent beast. He got back from hunting a deer.
I do believe I decapitated a deer with Ada watching.
I didn't like it.
How just came back? Well, he's kind of been here. Zarush has been wondering why his sword has been like crystals have been coming around his sword every time he fights.
No, I found out it was some red hair fighter laughing with joy and laughter while fighting.
He found out, so like he's done beating up his friend.
No, I want to beat him up some more.
No sir, you gotta chill.
I go up to Turtle.
No,
Turtle is way.
I'm kidding.
But either is happily right there after he just came back.
I'm kidding.
No.
I'm kidding. I don't.
Just off little body can't take a Mortal Kombat.
My curse.
Okay?
My curse is me stabbing you.
Y'all are lucky I had an alarm. I had no alarm or nothing, bro. I lucky I awoken. But
Ida's weakness is literally a Mortal Kombat X-ray. Okay.
all right, so we'll start at you guys knowing nothing and doing what you guys are doing. So after fighting your friend Zarush in Mortal Kombat, what seems like for him, you see your other two friends, Ida and Zanuck, come back with a headless fucking deer. You don't know where your friend Turtle is at. Turtle's kind of
Doing his whole thing.
Turtle was just doing his thing.
He's having the time of his life right now with his new powers.
Yes, sir. So we'll start from here. What does everyone want to do?
Ladies first, Vinny.
I guess I. I gotta remove System 32. Give me a sec.
Yeah.
He's got to look up Rule 32.
Yeah.
Isn't it 34 though?
I'm pretty sure all of us are still waking up.
No,
I've been awake for hours.
This is right after.
I've been awake since 4:40 a.m. on a Saturday.
Vic's just dying.
By the way, I still looked at what you gave me last session, and it still upsets me.
So upsets you? I'm glad it does. But
it just exists.
Yeah. It it's better than it's better than nothing.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure news would be more useful.
News? Okay. So let's go ladies first. Ida. This is right after. Like you guys just came back from hunting this deer. And you come back to one of your friends brutally beaten. Not brutally, I'm gonna stop. But somewhat beaten, which is north, and you see an iron giant. This is right. See your iron giant towering over your friend.
He just T-posing over him.
He's absolutely T-posing. What?
Well, I hope North's okay.
Have to too.
No, you know he's not okay. You just came back to see him getting fucking cooled down. Like cool down on. Like you
see, there's something called denial.
You said it.
You just see us fighting and just actually I think we stopped.
You guys stopped, but like Zanuck, you and Ida have come upon your friend North getting down on. The Iron Giant has been fed in years, and North looks like the susceptible food for the Iron Giant.
Emergency rations.
Emergency meeting.
Meeting.
Emergency
it's
food.
It's fine hubs because I already saw you in the cans. Anyway, what do you want to do, Stanley?
Well, I was planning to drag this thing all the way to town to get some salt, but assuming that this man is finished with his infighting, he might be able to help us with that.
Please, this is heavy.
Maybe. All right, so Zarus, you're after the beatdown you gave to North, you see your best bud Zanuck pulling in a nice, fresh, fucking deer body, hairless deer. And he just it's a carcass, but like, shut the fuck up. So he brings us in, and what do you do?
Hello, friend. Would you mind helping us bring this to town? We're looking to get this cured.
Sure. I'm gonna put my my shield on my back. I'm just gonna grab the deer.
As you put your shield on your back and you sheath your sword, the invisible woman that you kind of seen during fighting, kind of like as she goes behind a tree, you hear very, very like joyous laughter from her, and she kind of like goes behind a tree and she just disappears. So
I'm gonna stare at the tree where she was.
This is a normal tree, bro. Tree has nothing to do with anything. So you
tree hugger.
So as you stare at the tree, no one else sees what you saw. So you're just kind of like staring at this tree. What do you want to do to this nature environment since you stand at this tree viciously?
I'm gonna burn down the forest. I'm kidding.
You have committed crimes against the druids.
No, I'm just gonna start carrying the deer back to town.
All right. So you begin carrying the deer back to town. Let me get the town. Let me get the town. What is all of this?
Don't you remember? I was digging trenches.
I know, but I didn't even know
Read the bottom. Read the bottom.
I don't think he can.
You know, where's that one boondock?
Nigga doesn't know how to read, bud.
Never mind.
Yo, where's that one Boondocks meme with Uncle Ruckus? Read, Negro, read.
He says, hold up. Out of character. Uncle Ruckus doesn't exist. He said these three things strike fear in the Negro. He said a book, a brand, and iron. Like, you don't have to attack me so aggressively, bro. I'm right here. Anyway, So, as I'm guessing, Ida is with you guys.
Yeah.
Ida doesn't really do much. Ida is just chilling her own. What you see, Turtles, is as you're digging and creating these goop pits, these fucking Vietnam pits, is you see, you see your three friends, Ida, Zarush, and Zanuck. Zarush carrying a carcass. You like that, Hubs? You like I said carcass? Fucking bitch. They're carrying a carcass of a deer, and everyone else is kind of like just falling behind it.
Stay on the road. I'm gonna call out, stay on the road unless you want to die.
I begin flying.
I'm pretty sure whatever you set up, I don't think it's gonna hurt that much.
I begin.
Well, yeah, there's poison down here.
Mm-hmm.
Please don't try. I don't have the antidote ready yet.
Oh crap!
The antidote is almost done, but it's not ready yet.
You don't want the high ground, Anakin. Anyway, so Zarush and company avoiding all of the
just follow the yellow brick road and you'll be safe.
Yes, sir. Follow all the traps, all the things that Turtles has concoct up. You have brought the carcass into town.
I'm gonna go ahead and search town for the butcher.
Sir, yes, sir.
He's just gonna walk in.
I guess I'm gonna follow him because
He's just gonna walk in, grab a slab of meat off the hook, and be like, "We'll trade you this for this."
Wow. Oh.
See, you find the butcher quite easily, and as usual, when approaching anyone near you, all you hear is doom, doom, doom. As the butcher is just doing his daily butcher work, fucking cutting meat.
It syncs up with him cutting, so he's like,
He's like, huh? He's like, damn. I'm not that strong. I'm not that strong.
These chops are more powerful now.
All right. So, what was everyone to do?
I'm just gonna walk in. I'm just gonna walk in.
Hello, sir. We've recently went hunting. Would you be able to cure some meat for the road?
So, as you come up to him, before you even say, "Hey, sir," as he's chopping down the meat to the beat of this Iron Giant, he kind of questioningly looks at his little fucking hatch, his little fucking like butchering knife. He says, "Damn, I'm not that strong." kind of looking at it, and as he tries to mimic the past beat, he kind of like goes off beat. He's like, "What is even going on right now? What is going on right now?" And he comes to him and say, "Hey, sir," scare the shit out of him. You spook him so bad he like drops his knife. It kind of looks back in fear for a little bit as a total eclipse is happening.
What's wrong? We followed. I turn around in front of Zarush.
I feel like a fucking Hagrid right now. Every time I meet someone, I hope you know, I feel like Hagrid.
You see him hold his chest and breathe. How he says,
"Oh,
must be that Iron Giant that everyone in town's been talking about."
Oh yes, he's a friend of mine.
Yes. Hi. Sorry about that.
No worries, no worries. What do you guys need?
I recently went hunting and would like this catch cured for use on the road.
All right. I understand.
I'm gonna put it down on a table. Like,
wait.
On a table.
The doctor told me about this. What money does this cost?
Yes. I'm so proud of him. Look at my boy.
He gives you a very nervous smile. I'm guessing you're not from here.
Absolutely not.
If he was a doggo,
What you
his
think?
tail would be
What you think?
wagging.
A civilized person would go out, kill something, and bring it back to town?
Yes, actually, yeah.
Actually, yes. You're not far from the truth.
Oh.
As a newcomer, this is on the house.
Oh, well, that's lucky. So, how much does it cost?
As he scratches his head, on the house means it's free for right now.
Does he tilt his head and say free with a question mark?
Oh. I
I
see.
understand free.
Well, I'll get this cured for you, and I'll even get this prepared for you. So, what else do you need other than this?
That was actually it. That should be able to do us for about 2 weeks, maybe.
2 weeks? No problem. I have this done. But I have this done for you in a bit. Come back tomorrow evening, and this will all be done for you.
Fantastic. Thank you, sir. And I try to leave and bonk straight into the giant, because I forgot it was there.
As you walk, get right into the giant.
I don't know how you managed to do this.
The man gives you a very hearty and joyous laughter after watching you do that.
I don't know how you managed to do this.
I'm sorry.
I'm not exactly good at stealth, and I'm not exactly not noticeable.
Well, even your disadvantage gets a disadvantage.
Listen, I wasn't expecting to ask someone for their charge and then to say something I've never heard before in my life.
Doesn't mean you go brain dead.
So,
For you, maybe.
Turtle, are you still digging diggy holes? Is that what you're doing, Turtle, or are you done by now?
Oh, I'm sorry. What happened?
Still diggy holes because you've been doing this. You've been digging holes for about a while. You're not done, but like you've done a lot of work at this point to dig all these holes.
Well, myself and the forester, we still have to cut the trees up and then plant the sticks, and I have to take the poisons I got from milking the snakes and spread my love juice.
Nice, I love you. All right, so
Yeah, my love juice of death, but
all right, so Zanuck? What do you guys after delivering the meat to the butcher? What do you guys want to do?
Well, okay, there's two paths here. We can either aid our doctor friend in fortifying the town, or we can go out and find another deer.
I'm gonna go. I want to do something else. I don't go talk to my master, I guess. Because I want to ask her something.
So Wendy. So you, Ida, what do you want to do too? That's her name, Wendy. So Ida, what do you want to do? You gonna follow them?
I have currently nothing to do, so I'll just follow because I want to learn more about how they
want to come with me. I don't think you want to come with me.
But where did you guys say you were going, though?
We should go meet my Wendy, which is one of the 4 horsemen. Where the other 4 horsemen are.
He's planning to go back to the forest. Unless...
Hey, where's Turtle at?
Turtle is...
Hey, where's Perry?
Yeah,
your character doesn't know, but Turtle is out chopping down trees with a forest.
We look out in the distance, one of the trees falls over and a bunch of birds fly out.
Is that where Turtle is?
I mean, you don't see it. You don't see that, but like,
that was hypothetical.
You don't know where he went. He just chopped down trees out of character, but you don't know where he went after you passed by him in the beginning of town. So, Zarush, you guys, or at least Zarush, Who's following Zaruz back into the forest?
I'm going back to the forest because we left an unconscious teammate there. To the wolves and the horsemen.
He's
gonna get picked apart by that monk chick.
You guys head back to the forest, and in the distance you see Turtle and the unknown man chopping down trees slowly. But you pass by him, and you head back to your mentors, basically, essentially. Bruce, what do you want to do?
I want to ask her about this red-haired girl that I saw.
All right, so you go to her and you ask her about a redhead girl that you saw fighter Willis in combat. She gives you a very a shrug. It's like, I've never seen a redheaded girl before. No.
Well, when I fight, the crystal forms on my weapon, and she comes out and starts laughing and shit, and it's weird.
A lot of weird stuff happens to us horsemen. I mean, we see two twins every day who just tell us stuff, which is weird to us, I guess.
I mean,
as she says
right now.
Yeah, but it wasn't normal to begin with. As she says that, you see like the two fucking twin scoop girl. You see the two girls in the background just looking at you guys. But I don't know anything about any redheaded girl. But you said that it happens when you're fighting?
Yeah.
As she begins to kind of think, she says, maybe it's your treasure.
My what?
Your treasure. Each horseman has a specific treasure that belongs to them.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of an item that draws out the most of their power. As she kind of sheets her sword to her back and unsheaths a short sword. She says, "See, for example, if I do this," as she swings her sword, you see multiple trees just get cut down at once in one swipe.
You hear a voice in the distance.
I'll need to get Turtle for this.
Yeah, you hear a voice in the distance. We can use that.
you see multiple trees get cut down. At least 5-6 trees get cut down in a small, subtle swipe. She says, "This is the most that this weapon can hold." And as she says that, you see the sword just shatter.
Mm-hmm.
A little turtle just comes scampering into view. This.
As she unsheaths her actual sword that you've seen her with, she takes a swing, and you see even more trees get cut down. She almost deforms the area, even to where Turtle is. She says, "Our treasure is the thing that can hold our power the most. So, though I don't know who this redheaded woman is.
My power is a person?"
Oh, there's a lot of mysteries to these powers. So I'm not too much an expert on whether or not your power is a person or a thing. But maybe if you work on it, you can unlock that.
Okay, come here, Turtle.
Just as a question, Wendy, did you make this clearing with that power, or was this always here?
She gives you a little subtle smile. She says, "Oh, I just made that just now, obviously. You saw. The power of the Four Horsemen is very unique, but depending on what weapon we use or item we use, is very limited. So, due to me using this shattered short sword, I wasn't able to manifest my power as uniquely as I could. But using my treasure, I was able to power through all of it, and my sword was able to handle all the power.
I see. And,
Was that all you needed to know, Zerush?
oh no, I was just.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I was just curious if you knew anything.
Well, since maybe your treasure is unlocked during fighting, would you perhaps want to do?
I'm pretty sure I won't last 10 seconds.
It's fine. If you're you're not ready for anything too crazy, I won't do anything wild. But you need to know what true combat of the Four Horsemen are.
Okay.
All right. So Zanuck, what do you want to say?
No, that I was just observing that interaction.
Okay. All right, Ida. What do you want to do?
I'm probably gonna go somewhere and try to make my wind not be
Wander-
garbage.
Wander around the town looking for turtle or anything else of interest.
Well, Turtle's in the forest. Turtle, after seeing most of the clearings, most of the trees basically cut down behind you, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna round up a bunch of volunteers because we are going log pushing.
All right, so you go back into town.
I'm gonna pay for it, of course. I'm a generous doctor. Any volunteer that wants to help me cut these trees up and stack them in a nice pile will be paid a nice, generous sum.
Do you even have money? I'm pretty sure the last time I checked, you're poor as shit.
I don't think so. What I mean by generous sum, 1 to 2 gold a person will be more than enough.
All right, so Zanuck, what do you want to do as well?
I'm gonna go up in one of these trees that isn't leveled yet and try to focus on that wind power that I had during last game, the whirlwind.
All right, so Zanuck, you try to like power, or you try to focus on your wind power, and you just don't seem to be kind of getting it. And clearly your mentor, who's been watching you a little bit, has been noticing too after you failed kind of using it during training. So
Bite me.
he said, bite me? Hey, I'm not the one who missed 8 times. So as you're focusing the wind power, you feel a presence near you and says, looks like you need some help.
A bit of guidance would be useful, yes. Would you be able to provide that?
Of course. But your archery skills and your marksmanship is fantastic, but your prowess with your element is subpar. But I can kind of help you with that.
I'm aware.
I'll be able to guide you on that right now. Come sit. Kind of like invites you to sit on the tree as you're like just like standing on it. She invites you to sit. You sit down.
I sit as much as a bird person can.
Just slob squat, you'll be fine.
As she kind of sits down, she says, you have to focus. Focus on the energy around you. Focus on the wind, the trees, the birds. Focus on everything. So as you guys sit there and kind of meditate for a while, she says, as she extends her hand and points it to her chest, she says, the energy of the wind is located in the heart. It deals with love, and is blocked by grief. In order to unlock this energy, you have to lay out all of your grief in front of you. So, as that happens, Zarush, what do you agree to a 1v1 Agni Kai with your mentor? Let me actually bring it back here. A 1v1 Agni Kai with your mentor. So
I just gotta remind you of something real quick.
All right.
Don't worry about it.
So, as you do that, I know.
Okay, I just want you to be aware of that.
I know. Yes, sir, I know. All right. So, can you roll a very PG-13 friendly initiative?
I'm gonna get my ass absolutely fucking pounded. Huh?
Hey, hold up.
That's actually not bad.
Oh, she rolled a 21. I don't know why it was in GM. I know why it's in GM, but I forgot why it was in GM. All right. So, so I mean, you can re-roll a character right now. I'm not stopping you, but you just sunk it in. So as you guys have this little standoff, you see her in a blink of an eye, kind of like disappear and reappear directly in front of you. And due to her multi-attack, she can attack 4 times.
What the fuck? And even if she has a it's at disadvantage, by the way.
I have disadvantage, so. Damn!
Hey, wait a second.
Damn, that's crazy. That's illegal. So
plus 13?
It's fine. So as she kind of like tests out the waters, she appears right in front of you, and everything just dings off of you. Go ahead.
I'm gonna raise. Wait. No, hold on.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. I'm gonna raid my child bastard sword at him.
Yeah.
All out impunity. I'm just gonna.
Oh yes.
Boink! It probably doesn't even hit, but.
As you raise your child bastard sword and you fucking cleave it down, all you see is Wendy just catches it with her left hand, and she just catches the sword and throws it to her side. So for her,
it does time to, and it does 4 times to bastard children.
I even attacked 4 times. I only attacked 3, but it's fine. So.
Oh, that hits. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, these are gonna suck.
Oh no! I'm pretty sure.
Oh wait, there's only 3. You went down? Hold up.
No, wait. I need to do the math real quick, but it's not looking good.
How much health do you have?
Give me a second here. I'm doing the math.
I don't want to attack again until I know how much health you have.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no!
Dude, I think it just happened.
This is the you've seen the Iron Giant fall.
Holy shit.
Wait,
What the hell
now,
just happened? Was that an earthquake?
So
Right, you just see me standing there, just bleeding out profusely, not moving.
So Zan,
He needs some milk.
as you're doing just regular stuff, all you see in the forest where you left your good friend Zarush and the other horse, all you see is a gulf of flames burn up, and it just shoots to the sky and comes back down.
Oh, hey, I wonder what that is. Oh my god!
The immense heat even gets to you from this unknown source. Turtle, you feel the same. This immense heat. Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, Hubs? Hubs is fine. You're not dying, bro. Are you like dead though?
Dude, here, let me redo the math, but
Are you? Did it go?
plus
Did it go past?
20, 27 plus 5, 81, and I have 75 health.
All right, so she doesn't go that hard.
Unless you want to fudge something.
She doesn't go that hard, bro. She doesn't do past your 0 HP. So
I'll be right back, boys.
She doesn't fold you past 7, 8 or 1 HP. So as those quick successive hits reach to you, you're barely standing on your knees, and the intense and immense flames after each hit hits you repeatedly until she stops.
I want to get up. I want to get off my knees and onto my feet.
All right, you get up to your feet, and you see her walk up to you through the immense flames, and she extends her hands. Her hands. What do you want to do? She extends her arms like her hands, like to get up.
I'm gonna get up myself. I'm a big boy.
All right. So as you deny her help up, and you get up yourself, so she gives a slight chuckle and a very bright smile. She says, Most would have really died from any of that, but seeing you up gives me bright hope for the future. Though you're not good at any type of magical attack, which war really isn't supposed to.
All right, I'm back, boys. Don't worry, Dr. Turtle.
By the way, I would have even gone down, by the way, actually, because of
Your 6 HP shit?
my 6 HP shaving, actually, but it
All
was
right.
really close.
Alright, good.
All right,
She had one more attack and I didn't want to use it. So
do it.
You said do it. Alright, let's see what that one more attack would have been.
Nat 20.
Yo!
Oh, that doesn't hit. Sweat.
Because I increased the AC.
So
AC's actually 100.
she says that you're not really good at anything magical, which war really isn't supposed to. For war, it's more to cause chaos and disruption in the battlefield. I'm not compared to the other horsemen. I'm not even really good at my fire techniques, but we could train on this.
Mm-hmm.
The thing I use to compensate for my weakness is powering through my fire technique through my sword. As you saw when you were fighting her, you saw that each attack had flames coming out of it and attacking you. So it says, as you saw I was using a little technique that I know through my flames and attacking you swiftly and abruptly in order for you to more or less back off from me. But I can teach you this. I know you kind of had a bad day during training. You didn't really hit too much, but we can work on that. So, Ida, Turtle, Zanuck, what are you guys doing? Actually, no. I don't know what Zanuck's doing. Ida and Turtle,
You know what I'm doing. I'm learning more shit from Penelope.
I'm gonna sit. Oh, go ahead, sorry.
I was done talking.
Oh, yeah, you were cutting on my end, so I couldn't really tell when you were starting and stop talking. So that's kind of on me. But, since I've basically done digging the holes with the help of the forester, of cutting up the trees and making punji sticks out of it, and also going out into the forest, as mentioned, and collecting enough venom to coat it, I am going to head to the general store.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going to ask for several flasks of oil.
Who has... Vic, do you have the general store thing? Because
I see a man of culture. Don't worry. I have you. I got you, Dean.
All right. Good sir. Good sir. What are you doing while he looks...
Well, I pulled that up because I didn't have it open because I thought Dean was a responsible boy.
No, sir. No, sir. What are you doing?
Well,
okay.
After realizing that the little kobold is not in the trenches, where is he is what I wonder, and go
Stuck
walking
in
around
the
town
trench.
again.
Stuck in the trench with no way out.
Oh, no.
Gonna just aimlessly wander town looking for everyone, as I don't really know where anyone is besides the Rouge and Zanuck. Besides that, I don't know where anyone else is, so I'm just looking in the town.
So, Zarouche, as you're talking to as you're talking to Wendy, you see Fable coming, kind of like sneaking behind, which is the monkish looking girl. Kind of Fable like coming behind, like, Wendy, I'm bored. And as she kind of gets closer and closer to Wendy, you see Wendy, without even flinching her face, swings her sword to her left and smacks the absolute shit out of Fable to the point where she goes flying like Team Rocket. So,
oh! Where's that sound effect I have? Where's that sound effect? Where's this?
No sound effects. It ruins the immersion.
So, hold up. You said oil?
Oil, yeah, oil flasks. I'm gonna buy as much as my heart desires.
Oh no. Alright, oil flask. It is 1 silver piece.
Oh, if it's 50 by 50.
And it's the same as, to make it easier, the same as heroin, like currency. So, Ida.
Oh, that's dirt cheap.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, Ida, as you're kind of like going through the town, you hear ooh in the air.
Oh no.
Run.
Your life depends on it.
Run down. What do you want to do, Ida?
There you.
United States is here.
Well, I want to see if I can, figure out where the sound's coming from.
It will be 15 silver pieces.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
So yeah, 15. So as you look around and you're like, where the hell is that sound coming from? You look up and you see a shadow coming down from you or to you abruptly, like very fast, very abruptly.
What? I don't know how to react to this anymore.
So as that happens, there's no one really near you, and all you hear or you see is a crash next to you, and you see your best buddy, your best buddy Fable, there. She has a nosebleed and everything. She says, "Wow, she really hits hard."
Wait, this is from the forest. Are you okay?
She just gets up immediately. She says, "Of course I'm okay. That is absolutely nothing. Honestly, I expected her to hit harder."
What? Her? Hit what? Who hit
Oh, you don't understand. It's fine. You don't understand. It's absolutely fine. Anyways, what are you doing here?
Just curious where everyone's at. I know where Xanac and Zarouche went, but I'm just kind of looking where everyone else went, if they're anywhere else.
She just takes her hand and she just puts on your head and she kind of lifts you up with that. And you just suspended on the ground. She says, "Well, shouldn't you be training?"
I'm sorry.
Well, it's fine. I'll do it myself. Fine
What?
for myself.
Wait, what do you mean by do it yourself?
as she just drags you, and everyone in the town is kind of looking at you guys. She just drags you past everyone. And you're like, you're like, FBI, open up. But no one, FBI doesn't care. But she drags you right back into the forest.
You thought you could escape.
Why are you dragging me? Senki, attack! Senki,
So
you failed me!
as that happens, Senki tries to attack. And all you see her backhand whatever the force strike that Senki tried to throw at her. She is backhands at ease.
Yo, I didn't know this turned into a finger bang.
So basically, Ida now has this face of defeat as her and her box are just being dragged. She thinks this finally accepts it, like,
Alright, so what the turtle? What did you even say?
Now that I've purchased the oil.
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 that scares me.
How many days do we have until these fucktards are supposed to attack this poor defensive village?
From the last session, it's been a day and a half. So you guys still have like 2 weeks, about 2 weeks until. You guys don't know when after 2 weeks, but they said at the earliest 2 weeks.
I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna buy fishing line, like 200 feet worth of fishing line.
Alright, Xanac, what are you doing? Actually, no. I keep asking, but I know what he's doing.
One track mind, I'm still focusing on that. I'm actually going to try and channel that, see if I can get improvement.
Alright, Zarouche, what are you doing? Willis?
I think I need to go to a doctor or something. Before I fucking fall over and no one's moving me.
Alright, so
we need a lot of sleds.
While you're having trouble to stand up and you're blinking in and out of consciousness, as you blink in and out, you see as Wendy gets closer and closer, and she unbottles a small flask, and she just shoves it, kind of like shoves it in your mouth so you can drink it. And
wow,
you begin to regain your consciousness and your health. so you're back at full health.
Okay.
She kind of,
You can always hand it to me next time. I can not shove it in my mouth.
I didn't think that you could even stand up.
I mean, I was standing, wasn't I?
Barely. But anyways, you did a decent job at withstanding the power. But but from what I saw during training, you need to learn how to actually channel that power and use it to your own benefit. You were just kind of missing everywhere. Wasn't really warlike, I would say. Anyways, Zanuck, can you roll?
What would you like me to roll? Because this ability is a DC thing.
I thought you said this disability.
Hold up. Let me. Can you roll a wisdom check?
Wisdom check. Yes, I can.
Motherfucker says no, like, no.
No, I can't roll a wisdom check. Here.
So as you're trying to meditate, basically, and channel the energy through you, you begin having small flashbacks to the raid that happened many years ago. And due to that, those little flashbacks, you get you gasp and you get short of breath, and it ruins your concentration on your meditation. So, Ida, going to Ida, as you're getting dragged back forcefully, quite forcefully, like this is basically kidnapping / rape. As you're getting dragged to unknown, not really unknown, but to a different part of the forest. No one really knows you're there. So anything that happens to you there is just your word. So,
and this is a story of how Ida gets violated.
Fable drags you there, and as she gets a secluded place, she kind of tosses you at a tree, and your back basically hits the tree, and you just fall down.
Ow, just let me take this box off.
Well, since you wanted training your own, I guess I'll have to do it for you. Take a seat.
Okay.
Alright, so as both of you sit down and you see her meditating, and you're kind of just sitting there, it says, focus.
Alright.
Make a wisdom check.
Alright.
Let me I didn't even see the Alright. So as you try to focus, she says that since your element is clearly water, you have to move and feel like water. It's an energy that deals with pleasure and is blocked by guilt.
Right.
You have to look at all the guilt that is burdening you. Look at what you blamed yourself for and accept it. Accept the reality that these things happen. Though you don't know it now, and you probably don't even accept it now, you'll accept it soon enough. Because in order to fully use your potential as one of the 4 horsemen, four horsemen of famine. You have to accept these things. You see her in a very a natural state, I guess you could say. You usually see her as a very outgoing and just random, chaotic person, but now you see her as a focused and concentrated person.
Wow.
The opposite. So, my boy Turtles.
Oh.
Oh, you're approaching me. So, you're actually what are you doing now? Since you purchased your oil and stuff like that.
I am also going to purchase 250 to 300 feet of fishing fishing wire.
Holy shit.
Yes, sir. Fishing
How much?
wire.
There's a big old reason for this, and trust me, it's fucking hilarious.
A
Hang on,
very
how big?
long tripwire.
Hang on, how much feet did you say?
Yes.
Like 200 feet, enough for a perimeter. I am
Wow.
I want to see a price on this first.
So, Dean, you essentially just gave me the Goku or the Naruto, the group where they're just like, their personality, and then when it comes to fighting and their techniques, it's just like, oh shit, they know what they're doing.
Let's see, fishing tackle can range up to 1 gold piece as normal, 7 silver pieces as cheap, and 2 gold pieces as infinite.
Fishing tackle. Okay. So how many feet?
Well, let's see how much 200 feet would be worth first.
Oh. It doesn't say in feet. I'm guessing this is it's gold per feet. Let's go with that.
So let's see, 100, so 2 gold.
2 gold. So 2 feet.
Yeah, 2 gold for 200 feet.
200. Okay. So you give him 2 gold. He gives you fat stack of 200 feet of fishing wire, and you go about your merry day with 200 feet of fishing wire. The guy looks at you like wondering like, what is it? What is he even gonna do with that?
I'm going fishing.
Way too much for fishing.
No, you don't understand. It's a different type of fish. As I walk out the door.
Alright, so
I got some typing to do. Oh, you can put me on the tile map if you want. That'd be dandy.
So
oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy, am I gonna have fun with this.
for Zerush, after you've been shoved a bottle of good old healing juice by Wendy, what do you want to do?
I guess I'll do some training too. I mean,
Oh, you can't see that shit. Hold up.
wouldn't hurt to practice my fire shit some more.
I see.
So, as you say that, she says, it wouldn't hurt to practice. So, hit me.
Without even like hesitation, I'm gonna raise my sword and. Okay.
She catches it and flings it away. She says, hit me.
I got really upset because it reminded me of a few hours ago. So,
hit me right here on the cheek, right here on this soft part of the.
So, as she flicks it away, and she says, hit me.
Oh no!
Get angry or mad, and you say, fuck this. And you just fucking bring up your sword and you slap
Wombo combo.
I let out my killing intent, and then just
you bring it down flat, and in a subtle motion, you see her kind of like move in just a centimeter to the right, and it's like you slash her cheek, and as you're done with your attack, her cheek is slashed, and she just looked at you, gives you a big bright smile, and says, "Perfect."
You realize I just tried to kill you just now.
Good fucking food.
Obviously, what only that judging from
Only villains do that.
only villains do that. Judging from your training, you wouldn't be able to kill a fly. But this is a great start. So during each, as she kind of like gets in a battle stance mode, she says, during each slash, you have to concentrate on your element of fire. So, slash, attack right now.
That's good.
So as you break it down, as you raise your Morning Star, Bastard Child Sword,
I see.
and you bring it down, she says, perfect. So during your next attack, I'd like you to roll a wisdom and an attack.
My wisdom and then an attack?
Yes,
So my
sir.
wisdom is literally a +1.
Yes, we know. We're here. All right. So
I knew it was gonna happen. I knew I was gonna crap out.
as you bring down your sword, and she doesn't even move. You just abruptly miss. But she does see. But you both see a small spark from your sword. She says, "Do it again."
What the fuck?
Roll a wisdom.
Come on, please be a good wisdom roll.
Come on.
Let's go!
So, as you not prematurely, but like abruptly, you raise your sword and you bring it down, and just as both of you see, she notices more than you do, and you see a trail of fire coming behind it as you bring it down, and just as you bring it down, she just catches the sword, and just as she does that, is a small fire explosion coming from the sword and from the impact of it from where she's at. So I need you to do something real quick, Hubs, and I'm gonna message you it.
I love committing war crimes. Who said such a thing? Not me.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I will explain everything in a minute.
Yeah.
I just have to draw first, which is my horrible weakness. Okay, let's come over here now.
All right, that was wholeheartedly Vic. I didn't mean that.
Who said such a thing? Not me, says I.
Because of your roll being so high, and you get a nat 20, you get a... So that is...
Okay.
Yeah?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. So
48.
So is that whenever I hit someone, or
that's
50.
it's like a thing that just happens whenever you hit anyone. That's what happens. Well,
Perfect.
48 plus 50.
Perfect. The new and approved. Is that only with my sword?
yeah.
Okay, so I can't slap someone with a shield.
So as that happens, Zarush, as you repeatedly attack or try to hit Wendy, your sword does crystallize very rapidly, and after each strike, it crystallizes to the point where it engulfs your entire sword, and just as heavy. It seems like it's heavier than ever, and you're unable to wield
Hey,
it.
Dan, can you delete this yellow line for me?
This yellow.
This one I'm pinging. It's not working for me.
That one.
Yeah, that one. You just moved. There you go. Thank you. Sorry to interrupt.
All right, so it just becomes like the heaviest thing in the world for you, and you're just not able to wield it. So in front of you, both you and her, you're holding your sword with one arm. Is it two? It's actually
It's a one-handed. It's a one-handed.
Okay. So you're wielding it with one arm, one hand, and as you try to swing, it just like becomes the heaviest thing in the world and crashes right in front of her. And you both look blanky at each other like, bro, even what just happened. You guys don't even know what just happened. So it's fine. I'll kill you later. So
Wow.
Zanuck, as Zanuck, you here? I just want to make sure.
I'm here. Yeah, I'm just trying to think.
All right, Zanuck, make a wisdom check.
Another one.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. All right, 18.
All right, Zanuck. As you're sitting there with your mentor, with Penelope, that's her name.
Yes, I remember.
Yeah, that's her name. As you're sitting there with her, you begin to feel all the energy around you and all of. Hold up, I need to bring something. All of like just the air around you and the natural energy that comes with it. So I need to throw something at you that you will. Yep, I'm gonna throw something at you. You actually might die.
Oh fuck.
You won't.
We'll be the judge of that. I'm very soft.
What is any of this? Okay, so as you absorb all the natural energy, you see Penelope get up, and she says, and as she tosses, like with all her might, she throws a small like little hat. She's having in her back pocket, and she tells me to shoot at it.
I do. Okay. Don't question the trainer.
So make a attack with your bow.
Damn.
All right. So as she tosses it with all of might, and there it is. All right. As she tosses it with all her might, and she tells you to shoot at it, you with immaculate accuracy, you shoot and hit it like perfectly to the point where like it just attaches itself to the like a nearby tree. But the way when you shoot it, you see that it curves like a lot. Naturally, it doesn't shoot straight. You see that it curves to your will, basically. She tells you that.
If that were a normal shot, it would have missed. What just happened?
Well, you clearly became one with the wind, and the wind helped you to guide the arrow to your target, which is what helps most. Well, not most, but at least us, archers. We use the wind to guide our arrows. So, as people who are able to bend the wind to our will, we're able to guide the arrow to our targets. Which is basically what you did.
I see.
Wait. All right. So, you're quite proficient in your ability to manipulate air and wind. Unlike some people able to manipulate their element. Actually, referring to Zarush.
As far as we know, someone just cast Fireball there.
As far as you guys know, but you guys don't know who did it. It was probably just Wendy, but you guys don't know who did it. But she says, unlike some people, actually referring to Zarush, says you have enough talent of your element, and hold up, am I okay? Yeah, you have enough talent with your element, and you're able to manipulate, and guide your arrows to your target. So I have no worries about you and your training. You're going along real well.
All right, I'm done with the map, so you can change it back if you want.
So
that should bode good news.
Snap back to Ida.
Snap back to
reality. So Ida, as you're sitting there, is quiet and dead silent, and then as you kind of like keep your eye open, you see that Fable has disappeared, and she kind of touches like right behind. She says, "So, what you making next?"
God, I love these interactions.
Yeah, these two are great. What again?
Well, definitely mentioned that you're making a new puppet. I was just wondering what you were making.
Well, I'm debating if I want this new one to be like a villain of my stories or maybe some weird friend kind of thing. I'm still a little bit planning it out, but I'm getting his body structure made first, and I'm kind of going off of it from there.
You make stories? That's amazing.
Yeah, thanks.
Well, if you need any help with constructing your little puppets, I would be glad to help you.
And once again, Ida has a small blush. So, thanks.
Ooh, can I see it? Or is it too early?
It's a little too early.
No. I'm sure it's not. Let's head back and let's see it.
I kind of like to reveal them when they're done, for the most part.
So as she kind of like she tends to walk away real subtly, and she just grabs you by the collar. She says, "No, let's see it now."
Wait.
I don't think I have a choice.
She drags you back to town. Ooh, I'm so excited.
Can I Team Rocket her next?
Try.
No.
We got like the action, the heated character. We have all this, and then there's the comedic duo over here, screaming Ida.
As she drags you away, you hear her like kind of like saying, "Ooh, I wonder if it's gonna be big. Is it gonna be big?"
No, not like super duper large or anything, you know.
You should make a golem one time.
I
That would be
mean,
amazing. As she's still dragging you.
I mean, if I had the resources and the time and the skill, then maybe I would. But I mean, that thing's gonna be really heavy to carry around when it's not on, you know. And
It's fine. It's fine. You'll have no problem making it. I'm a genius. So Ida's getting dragged back to her grave, essentially. So your boy Turtle is Turtle. I'm guessing you threw the oil in all the pits, right?
Nope.
Or no, sir.
He's making a trap for the Americans, and that's what's scaring me.
Yes, I am making Vietnamese rice farmer tripwires. If you go to the town map and you read what I put in yellow, that'll explain what Turtle's been up to.
All right.
You should change it over for everyone to read it and feast your eyes on Cobalt ingenuity.
All right. All right. So while I read this, Zanuck, yeah. Penelope is kind of like as she complimented you on your prowess with shooting and the ability to use your element. Abruptly, she just throws out 3 more targets, 3 more like small hats for you to shoot at, like just randomly, to keep you on your feet.
Oh hell!
So make 3 attacks for your longbow.
All right. Deep. Hold my breath for each shot.
All right. So though the first one was kind of shaky, he still hit your target, but the other 2 hit the hat dead on. In fact, the second one, as you shot it, it went to basically you shot that hat to the other hat, like the first one initially, basically flexing your ability to your marksmanship. I have to read all this. Wait. All right. So
Shut up.
you said shut up, bro. Don't let me make you do a wisdom check again, bro. Shut up. Before I'll fucking hit you 3 times with Wendy again. Like, don't talk to me like that. Anyways, it's your turn.
So I managed to do the thing.
Yeah,
Which is
do the
awesome.
thing, Julie.
Second try.
Second try. So as you do the thing, as your sword crystallized over, I forgot that. Your sword crystallized over, and as that happened, you saw the same woman dancing around on the small little skirmish battlefield until it fully crystallized over.
Uh-huh.
So as you and Wendy just look at it, Wendy kind of like walks over to it, kind of smacks her sword on your crystallized sword. So it's like it's basically unusable. Your sword basically unusable. She kind of like hits it on this. Like, is this supposed to do this?
No. This is sort of new.
Oh,
And
I guess
the
that.
girl's sort of just dancing around now. You can't see her, but
She kind of like looks around, is like, girl. Well,
yeah, I'm the only one that can see her.
You know, it's just a sleep paralysis demon, no biggie.
Don't talk
My
about
sleep-
sleep paralysis. I had enough of those when I was a kid.
my sleep paralysis demon fucking twerks on me in my sleep.
I had enough of sleep paralysis demons, and then I met Vic, and then they went away because he was the real demon in my life.
So, as you say that, of the demon part, but as you say, it kind of like happened. Well, I'm guessing that is it for training until you get your sword working again, or just get a new sword. But
So is my sword just like dead?
it's like dead. It's heavy. It's like you have to drag it back. It's heavy even for you.
Even for me. I wonder if it's A, meant to be this heavy and it's more powerful, or B, I just need to find a suitable weapon to kick someone's ass with.
Who knows? Well,
Maybe I need a great axe. I just need maybe that's the weapon that I need.
no, you don't.
Maybe my weakness makes me stronger.
Maybe actually, who knows? But
Great axes are two-handed, so I can't do it unless the team lets me to one-handed great axe.
no, sir. Unless
You
you're
gotta have that jack off strength at like 24 with a modifier of +7.
yeah. Unless it's a feat for it, then no, sir.
I guess, like, yeah. Can I just examine the crystal shit to make sure it's, like, not anything special? I mean, of course it's special. You know what I mean.
You can examine it. You can
Is it like
do
Arcana?
You can do an Arcana check
Please.
or investigation.
Let's go!
So, as you kind of like focus and feel on your weapon, you just hear a small like hum from it, like a small, somewhat powerful hum to it, and you hear a woman's voice, but it's too choppy and it's too like soft right now. The volume's too low for you to understand what they're saying.
If I like sat there and meditated on it, would I be able to hear it better, or
Bro, who am I to tell you, bro? It's up to you. Who knows?
I guess I'm just gonna I'm basically gonna, you know, I'm basically gonna get in meditative position and just like try to focus on the weapon and you know, not feel it up, but just be one with the weapon.
All right. So as you sit down and try to be one with the weapon, Wendy kind of like puts her sword in her back and she turns around with a smile on her face. She says, "Have fun with that," and she just walks away. So make a wisdom check. Another one.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Let's go!
Man, he's doing real good right now.
So let me stop. So as you sit down secluded, there's no one near you, no one everyone else.
For the best if something fire related happens.
No one
I don't accidentally napalm half the town.
No one is near you. No one. Everyone has completely left the server. Everyone's left the area
Except for me and Penelope in a tree.
Yeah, you guys are someone else. You guys are like
roll dex saves.
You guys are scattered out. So
And I've been kidnapped.
you've been kidnapped. So as you're kind of meditating, roll a perception check as well.
Perception check. I'm meditating.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. +1. Let's go.
All right. So as you're meditating and you're focusing your weapon, feel I don't even know why I made you roll that. It was gonna happen anyway. You feel a slight presence on your shoulders, gripping your shoulders.
Okay, I'm gonna do everything in my power not to try to swing. Not like I could swing the sword, but it's just like, just let it happen. Don't let my instincts get the better of me to stab the person behind me.
You should do it anyways. Do it for the bond.
No.
So, what? As you meditate some more, I'm gonna type to you what you hear.
I swear.
This is what you hear through a subtle
Fetch me their souls.
female.
Fetch me their souls.
This is what you hear.
Oh my god. Aww. 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 You know what? Aww. That makes me happy. That put a smile on my face, Dean.
So that's what you hear. What do you want to respond to with that?
Ooh, so I could either go two ways with this. I'm gonna choose this route. What I'm gonna say is that only if you want me to be.
So as you feel the presence of something gripping your shoulders, you see a woman swoop in front of
Use
you.
the word swoop.
Yeah, scoop.
Annihilate! Eliminate! Must eliminate!
Swoop. So she kind of goes around and like gets in front of you. She says, hold up, let me type that to you too.
Man.
Why did that even pop up? So as she says that, Tubbs, you see a fire just engulf her and basically like just sweeps her over and engulfs her. And when you look at your sword, it begins to crack, and the crystals begin to crack and get destroyed. And Hugs, can I give you a surprise of what you won on the Ellen show?
Did I win a new boat that I can't use? The taxes are going to be really high on.
How's you fat boy?
Look at your handout.
Ooh.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So as Hubs begin to decipher the Da Vinci Code, we're going to take a small 10-minute break.
Nap time.
Nap time. So you guys can take a break. I need to get some water.
Oh, we're on a break now?
Well, that was
Excuse me?
a very interesting first half.
Excuse me?
I
What? What are you
love
doing?
how... I love how...
Fairy
Wait, you got fairy
Oh,
fire?
hell!
flaming
Fairy-
sphere?
Okay, I'll say this. Fairy fire is actually really good.
Yeah, fairy fire is sexy.
Oh yeah, you're gonna make good use out of that.
Each
Yeah.
object in a 20-foot cube within range. There's this thing going on, but it's not. I don't have the spell, but I do have the spell. It's complicated.
I get it.
It's
So,
one of
yeah,
your
I
channel
realized
divinity
that-
things.
I want to point out, I love how I didn't realize that I could use fairy fire so offensively until the very end of the game. In mid-game. I didn't realize it gave advantage. I just knew it lit up everyone and, was useful for cave areas. I didn't
Okay,
realize it
the
gave
right
everyone
part.
advantage.
I'm gonna go make me some more
Okay.
food and try to keep my
Dude,
jaw
best
from
part
breaking.
is
Yeah, I'm
Even
gonna try
though
to...
Fairy Fire is a
What?
oh wait.
I have
How
a
does
fake
that- how does
character.
that
What do you
work?
need to ask about Fairy Fire?
Nothing. It's just like a weird.
Fairy-
I don't want to give
Dude,
away, but
Fairy-
like,
okay, look,
but
mean-
like,
you have
you
any
know how
backup fairy-
Fairy Fire is a concentration spell, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about it?
Do I have to do the con save, or you know?
You have to do the con save when you're
No,
attacked.
no, it's a complicated situation.
No, sir. You don't have to do the con save. I got that.
But yeah, I just want to point out, Fairy Fire is really useful. I
She-
proved it in Vic's
What?
game last time.
25? Excuse me.
Miyako casually forgetting he could
So,
use
like,
his
that's
Fey
the
abilities.
capacity. That's the capacity to hold.
Oh, how much does it have right now?
Anyway,
it has
I'll be back.
12. Actually, I think did I put it in? No, it has 12. It has 12
Okay.
right now.
Excuse me. All I have to say is excuse me.
just accept it, bro. Just accept it, bro. I've helped. I have something for everyone. It's fine. I had something for everyone. I also had.
I'm gonna be very interested as to where Penelope keeps getting these damn hats.
She's still
Now,
wait, hold up. I need to let me.
now what's the spell save? For
The spell save is whatever your wisdom is. Wisdom saving throw is. So whatever your wisdom saving throw
I'm
is.
gonna fucking kill you.
Yes, sir. I know you will.
Why can't it be Constitution or something?
Because I don't like it.
Yeah, fuck you. Okay.
Yeah. I need to show you what this woman looks like. Pictures. No. That is insane. Oh, okay, so I mean, it's not like anyone else can see her. So if you look on the map, Hubs, this is what the woman looks like.
Okay.
So keep in mind.
No. I have to change my name. So long, bastard child sword. I had to change the name eventually. He was originally a placeholder,
And
but it sort of just stuck around for longer than it should have. And now,
God, this is so much chicken.
can I? But it's a great sword, though.
hold up.
Can I?
Does it-
Can I?
it's
Can I
that-
just what? Can I just one hand?
So do you see where it says the first line where it says what it means? Like the name means that, and it says she is as light as one. So yes, you can one-hand it.
Yeah, let's go.
It says it counts. The next line it says it counts as a finesse weapon.
So okay.
But only if your strength or dex is higher than 16, which is usually 17. So
Let's go. You guys are gonna see me walk in with a bomb ass new weapon.
Is he getting like a Crystal Knight greatsword?
no, he has a Glock.
Oh
I have a
shit!
Glock. Fucking
He has a mega Glock. So
here, hold my sword. It's just like here, hold my sword real quick. Okay. Breaks his fucking arms. I just place it on an enemy. He can't get it. He's like Thor's hammer.
So you've got Mjolnir now.
Dude, my sword is like a great value Thor's hammer. Sort of.
Yeah.
Who the fuck are you? Gets picked up. Who the fuck are you?
So when I even okay.
I got a Glock now, guys. Be careful.
Yeah, a few more minutes. Yeah, 4 more minutes. Yes, he has a Glock.
Is 2d6 better than a d10?
It leaves it possible for more damage.
What just happened? Okay.
Not the same.
With 2d6, you can get a max of 12, and you're guaranteed to get at least 2. With a 1d10, it's more volatile.
Yeah.
So, Hope's got his Zenkai boost.
How many hats do I have to shoot before I power up? Or is this something about getting over my PTSD?
You have to shoot 2,000 hats before you get...
So since we're doing it a break
And
a
then I
little
got the
bit,
golden bow.
can I just do one giant good old swing?
Go ahead. If you want. Go ahead, test it out.
Noise.
Nice.
Oh, sorry, I forgot to add the +3. There we go.
It's low.
Bonk.
Okay, here you go.
We got a bad bong. Don't worry.
I'm just gonna start swinging it around the forest.
There's
What could go
loud
wrong?
whooshing noises and birds scream in pain as they're split in half.
Vinny, are you alive?
Vinny, give us a sign.
Alright, I'm gonna go take a piss.
Vinny, show yourself.
Vinny's a rape.
Who's using a power saw? What the hell? How? I must have not slept right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, so to continue, set back to reality. On Vinny's in here, but so Zarush, your sword has been dismantled, or the crystals have been dismantled. Point of your sword, revealing this woman that you see in front of your face. And
Actual, like,
you see her. So I mean, it's a woman, but
huh.
you're the only one that sees her.
Okay.
So as they say hi, she gives you a malicious grin, a malicious smile. She says, "So, Master, when do we get to kill?"
Okay. Oh well, there's gonna be a huge out of character. What the fuck? That took like a 180 I didn't expect. Holy fuck. Okay. Anyways, back in character, I think 2 weeks from now, there is going to be an attacking force coming in. So we're going to have plenty of action then.
You see her give a very cute pout. She says, 2 weeks, as she kind of like kind of bangs in your armor. You kind of hear it and feel it. Kind of bangs your armor. Says, "That's too long."
Sighs. Give me the child. Oh, well, there might be some badges or something around here, so we might be able to find something eventually. But for now, you're gonna have to be patient.
She gives a big sigh. Let's go. As she kind of like closes her eyes and she just rotates, spins in a circle until she stops and she says, "Let's go that way." As she points north, away from the town.
Why north?
Random direction.
Fine. Okay, I'm gonna be like, okay, but I'm gonna take out a note. I'm gonna take out a piece of paper. Write that I'm heading north, I guess. Word for word. And I'm gonna take one of my pintons and nail it to the tree, and I'm gonna start walking north.
She gives
Yes!
you're the best. As she kind of skips through the forest, and as she kind of like spins around,
We've lost Zarush to a corn
she
worshiper.
kind of like it's something teleporting to different trees. You see her spin on one tree, and she kind of like spin another tree. It's like really weird as you see her, as she kind of like heads north in front of you. So away from that. Ida, as you're being dragged against your little girl will, you're getting dragged back to town. You end up in town, and and Fable brings you inside of the little house that they have been staying at.
Okay.
I was talking to Ida. So Ida, Fable's like, "Where is it?"
I mean, like I said, I don't really want to show until it's done.
When you say that, you see her get as you say that, you see her give a pout and see that she's gonna cry like, "Please."
Well,
For me,
give me a few minutes to decide, okay?
as she says, "All right." As he turns around, she gives a.
Yo, I can't wait till these two become really good friends by the end of this game.
Ignored one. What is going on in your background, Vic? I think Vic is dead.
I think Vic got absorbed by the noise. He's gone now.
Alright, so, Xanac.
Oh no, more hats.
More hats. Alright, so as you impress your master, your sensei, with your impressive marksmanship. Oh, he moved. So as you impress her with that, she jumps down from the little tree you guys are on, and she takes like 10 steps forward, and then points the bow and arrow at you, and tells you to stop this.
Shield up. Oh shit.
She tells you to stop this, and as she draws back her bow and arrow, all you see is from a small, even like a small example of what happened in the sewers. You and Turtle were fighting, just so happened to stumble on a small skeletal dragon. You guys.
Fuck! Oh fuck!
You guys saw that. Shot her bow and arrow, and twin dragons, like air dragons, wind dragons, fucking shot out of it and pierced the dragon's heart. And right now, that was just a small display of what's even happening now. Right now, as she draws back her bow and arrow, you see the wind just so powerful that it's even moving. It's not even slicing down. It's moving in the earth. It's moving the trees out of place. And all you see are two vicious wind dragons pointing at you.
And
so as that happens, she says, "Are you ready?"
I suppose I don't have much of a choice in this, do I?
And she gives a grin. She says, "Of course not."
I love these characters.
As she shoots it, and the wind dragon swirls around and just type just fucking charges at you. What do you want to do? You can do anything, bro. You can do anything.
Well, the virgin option would be to dive out of the way, but I'm going to attempt something.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try to use the basic wind style technique to deflect the shot.
All right. You can use that as an advantage for right now, or as a reaction for right now.
So would that be possible, and what would I have to do to see if I don't die?
Just use the technique and let's see how much. Yes, just use the technique.
All right, so I'm using it to do the blast
basic,
of air.
Oh, I thought you meant the other one. The basic.
I'm using it for the blast of air.
All right, so roll a wisdom.
Save or check?
Check, bro.
Whew.
So as these fucking vicious beast of wind dragons just fucking coming at you, in a panic, you extend your hand, and a small gust of wind just comes up, and as the arrow with the twin dragons tries to attack you, the gust of wind pushes it up and it completely misses you and hits like right above you where more of the tree is at. And right above you, all you see is the twin dragons, the arrow just obliterates the tree above the rest of the tree above you, like absolutely obliterates it.
Holy shit!
There's nothing else there. It's not even shrapnel. It basically disintegrated it.
Xanax a little bit in shock right now. That could have been me.
Hang on, what just happened?
I didn't die.
I missed how badly the thing exploded. What?
The tree is gone.
Above, like right above him, there was more tree. Right above him, there's a lot more trees. So like basically everything above him got disintegrated. Basically,
dude, Aang is not very happy right now with you.
I'm a bit concerned as to what would have happened should I have failed that, Penelope.
she gives a little small laugh, and then kind of hold herself and begins laughing some more because of what you said. If you died right there, then you wouldn't have been worthy to be called Pestilence, the Horseman. But you survive, so I think you did good enough. At least during training. Though that was, I wouldn't say my most powerful, but one of my most powerful attacks. You managed to easily deflect it like it was nothing. So I commend you for that, at least.
Thank you.
Well, it seems like you're kind of tired. Then again, I did shoot 2 twin dragons at you.
I'm currently trying to take my mind off of the thought that could have been me. Apologies.
It wouldn't have been, I promise. Even if you weren't able to deflect it, I would have stopped it beforehand. But surprisingly, you were able to stop it. Using your quick mind and your ability.
Bro, you just said fucking Hanzo after him.
Yeah.
Japanese screaming as twin dragons are launched at him.
Oh god,
All
what
right.
the hell was that?
You're fine. You're just a bit shaken up. It's fine.
No kidding, I'm shaken. The tree that ate that shot is gone.
Oh, the tree will be fine. It'll still grow. I mean, maybe it's done growing, but it'll be fine. It won't die. Other than that top part kind of is gone.
Yes. Anyways, so
so snap back to Zarouche and his newly acquired sword. Zarouche, as this girl is kind of like hooking around trees, disappearing and like going to other trees. You guys do see you two do see a small patrol of bandits way out in the boonies, way out in the forest, away from all that.
Okay.
Though they, for some reason, don't see or hear your thumping, you see the girl, the woman, which is her name Fior. You see her kind of like you see her like right next to the other bandits, and she's kind of like happily pointing at them. She's like, Master, these guys. And she's like, shh, we don't want them to hear us yet. And then she kind of like, as she
So
walks
are they
past
coming
her,
towards me?
No, they're like going across.
They're living
Like,
their best life
they're
right
going-
now.
Well, I
they're
want to
looking-
try. I
they're
want
looking
to
to
try.
go-
Is this thick foliage or no?
It is. It's quite thick.
Because I want to try to get myself in their path, but like just stand still and just wait.
So
I'm just gonna hide behind whatever giant foliage so they can't see me. Just wait until they all start coming, and I'm just gonna.
do you want them
I'm-
to see you, or are you just hiding?
I'm like basically just standing behind like a bush, hiding, not moving. Basically,
All right. So
Sort of-
as make a stealth. Make a stealth. Are you trying to hide? That's what I want to know. Are you trying to be stealthy?
No, I'm not trying to be stealthy. I'm just standing there behind a bush, and maybe
All
they're just retarded enough not to see me.
So as you're standing there behind the bush, they're kind of like walking towards you, and what you see is the woman kind of like as a piggyback, not even a piggyback, like on one of their shoulders. They obviously don't know, but she's like, this one first.
Which one?
As-
Which one is this?
It's the boss. It's like you see there's a patrol of 4 guys and the boss and the guy who seems to be in charge. She's like on his back or on his shoulders, pointing at him. This one first, master.
Is he in the front or the back?
In the front.
Okay, perfect.
So as they I didn't think I need a map for this, but actually no. As they kind of like approach, you're just standing there. But obviously these guys don't look too well trained. So actually they're immensely trained. They're in fact elitist in their job, and they see you, and they're like, "What the
I'm
hell?"
not gonna move. I'm gonna make him think it's an old rusted out piece of armor or something that's just fucking standing there.
As you don't move, and they're like kind of hesitant to go towards you. One of the newer guys that looks at the newer guys, the boss says, "Check that out." And kind of like goes up. He's kind of like walks up with his sword in front of him. Tink, tink, tink.
This poor dude.
So I just think it's just a rusted little armor. I don't know who will leave this here. It seems brand new, really.
Come on,
And as
closer.
as
As soon as the boss gets like right up to it, and he's about to say something, I'm gonna cleave at him.
So as he says that, the boss kind of like gives a little sigh. He's like, I don't know who would leave this out here. They're idiots. As he kind of walks towards the new guy who tinked on your armor. They're right in front of you, basically, and directly in front of you. It's maybe we should bring this back to the boss. He would love something like this. And they're right in front of you, and
I'm gonna bring down my sword at the boss.
and before you do that, the woman of Fury has been like she like clasps her hands as she's like, "Master, kill him, please."
And
Father,
I'm gonna
I
say
crave violence.
out loud. I'm gonna say yes, and I'm gonna bring down my sword on the boss.
So make an attack on advantage.
Probably all they hear is yes, and they're like, "What?"
Suddenly double crit.
So all they hear is yes, and then the boss is like, "Hey, what you say?" And he's like, "I ain't saying." And the other guy was like, "I ain't saying nothing." And then they slowly look at you, just as the
Jojo menacing.
yes, just as the sword's being swung, as it's swung, it just decapitates the boss without fucking question, and gives the new guy a fucking haircut. It just decapitates the boss, and the new guy is like, "What the fuck did you just happen?" and as you decapitated, you see her Fury say, "Yes!" As she like kind of like she like back flops. As she like kind of like dives back, she says, "Yes," and then she says, as as the new guy just screams in fucking like just because he doesn't know what the fuck to do. He just yells. You hear Fury say, "Yes, please do keep screaming in pain, boy."
Okay, my sword's a sadist.
As she's like caressing the kid who's screaming, she's saying this, and she says, "This one next.
I'm gonna indulge her a little bit. I'm gonna do the other guy next as he's fucking screaming his eyes out.
Oh god.
So make another attack, an advantage.
I feel bad doing this to these guys. They're just some guys just living their lives, and all of a sudden,
Living their best lives is whatever.
Lucci enjoyed that.
Oh god.
So as the kid screaming, you just pierce it through his heart. You hear him choking on his own blood, and blood's just pouring from his mouth. And then you see the woman kind of like going around him, and she like uses her index finger and like takes a little bit of blood. She puts it in her mouth. She says, oh, "Amazing." And she points at the other two. She says, "Them next, master, please."
okay, I'm gonna try to do something a little bit cool and ballsy, and it's not gonna work. I want to try to decapitate both of them if they're right next to each other.
All right, they're in shock. They're also new guys. They took new. It's like a veteran captain and a bunch of new guys. So he got a bunch of new guys. These guys are basically stunned, locked. They're like don't know what the fuck. They just watch their superior, their captain get decapitated. They don't even know what to do. So
actually, I'm gonna kill one more.
All right, make an attack on advantage. So as you kind of you don't get a clean like decapitation, but you cleave basically his left shoulder down, or his left shoulder down, and you just fuck up his heart and his lungs and stuff like that. And the other guy just drops his sword and kind of drops on the ground, like moving backwards, like he's trying to like move himself backwards away from all this horror. And as that happened, the woman Fury is just in front of him, kind of crouching down to him. Obviously, she doesn't hear, or he doesn't hear, but she kind of like caresses his cheek and chin. She says, "You're gonna die, boy." And as she says that, she kind of like points to him happily for you to kill him.
Oh, now, just what? Oh,
As you say no,
so I wanna do it. I'm thinking right now, out of character.
you say no.
I want to, but also he said something about another boss besides the other boss that I cleaved in half.
All right, so as you're thinking, this guy is just sitting there in horror. You see the girl in front of you, like banging on your armor, like, "But you promised."
I know, but he did say that the captain did say that he wanted to get my armor for his other boss.
She stomps her feet like a little kid on a temper tantrum. She says, "I don't care."
But there's more.
she folds her arms. She gives you a pout. Like whatever you say. And she kind of like sits in front of the kid who's like basically shocked, stun locked. She sits in front of him and like she's having a conversation with him, but he doesn't know. He's just like she's just talking to herself basically. It's like so she's like, "How you doing?" Extending her hand and stuff like that. She's like having a whole conversation with her.
So, I have a question for you. And I have very little on patience today and time. So, you got 4 seconds to answer this question. And if you don't sputter out a coherent sentence, you're going to die.
You hear both of them.
So,
you hear both of them and you're going to say 4? And then the kid's in shock. But the girl's like, 4? Make it 2.
Okay, 3. So,
you hear her pout, and she says, "You're such a meanie master."
So, I'm gonna crouch down and be like, "So, do you have a camp near here?" 1.
You see
2.
Hold up. You see this kid. This kid doesn't look older than 18, 17, 18. He looks around that age. And he's just looking at you in like utter shock. It's like he's never seen someone like you before. Iron Giant. Go back. and as he's just sitting there in shock, the girl flicks his head. She's like, maybe he's dead. That would be disappointing.
Is he dead? Did he die from shock?
There wouldn't be nearly enough blood if he's dead. Oh, I hope he's alive. She says.
Did he die from shock, dude?
No. You see him like moving and stuff like that, but like he's just like shocked. But that's what the girl said. Maybe he's dead.
I don't have enough time for this. I'm just gonna end it.
Go ahead and make your attack.
These poor motherfuckers.
I just said I don't have enough time for this. You just bring down the sword and crush. Not even crush. You just split his head down to his chest. And as that happens, a spark of flames happen, and you see that his head down to his chest had been burnt. And the girl in the background has just been like moving around. It's like, yes, that was amazing. That was the best thing I've experienced in 100 years.
I see. I'm gonna go over to the veteran, like the veteran's body, to see if there's anything on it. That's interesting.
There wasn't really much on him since he was just on a patrol. They just on patrol are meant to die, really. But
any papers?
There wasn't any important papers other than like a map, which you guys have seen. It's almost identical to the map that you've seen. So it wasn't anything important or anything new.
Mm-hmm.
But you do as you're looking through the bodies, or you're looking through the captain's body, you see Fiore. She's just like kind of like hovering over the kid's body that you just killed. She's like kicking it. She says, "Hey, you're awake?" As he's kicking the body, she's asking the body if it's awake.
He's dead, Fiore. Leave him alone.
All these weaklings.
I agree, but not everyone can be strong.
not everybody, but me and you together, perfect team. As she kind of like walks in the direction of town. We should probably head back, shouldn't we?
What time? What is it dark out?
No, it's just she's just like we should probably head back. It's not dark.
How much? Like what time is it?
It's 3:00 p.m. So
I'm gonna we're gonna investigate this area a little bit more.
investigate. That sounds boring.
Well, there might be more bandits we might be able to find.
Her eyes brightly shine. The bandits. Ooh. Now you're talking my language. So
I'm a bloodthirsty sword.
enough of
Zerouge. I'm gonna go investigate the area till it's dark.
hit investigation check.
I'm gonna investigate to dark to find
All
the
right.
camp or something interesting.
So
To nighttime.
Curdle.
What the fuck was that scene?
What
What the fuck?
Honestly, I don't know what I witnessed.
By the way, I'm
Oh, okay.
actually concerned that Vic is gone. All I've heard is wind.
I think Rick is dead. But okay, so
Might be.
Zanuck, as you just got done near life or a life death situation, you see Penelope hop up to the tree, kind of climb up to the tree, and you kind of see under her hood.
I know
'Cause
she's an elf because I've heard it from other people, but is it obvious?
She you see the pointy ears and stuff like that. Yeah, you see pointy ears and stuff like that. But she's been wearing her hood the entire time. Everyone has been interacting with her. But you can clearly see her ears. And you can clearly decipher that she's an elf, or at least a half elf.
Sally.
Sadly, but
Oh no.
as she kind of like sits with you and stuff like that, or she kind of like sits down after your near life death experience. She sits down very calmly while you're just panicking after having 2 dragons shot at you.
I mean, I've probably come down from that after like
Yeah.
8 minutes.
So after you calm down, she tells you. She says, "Do you really want to know what happened during that raid?"
I know what happened from my view.
I know, but would you like to know what happened from my view?
Please.
So she extends her hand or her arm in a fist, in a very fist bumpy way. She extends it, waiting for you.
I do as much as I can with my hand.
So you do as much as you can, and you try to glass a fist with your claws and hand and stuff like that. And as the 2 fists bumps, what you feel and what you see is a abundance of memories that isn't your own, even memories that transpired before Penelope was even a horseman. What you see is what you remember from the raid, at least from the environment, was that what Penelope was shooting at with her bow wasn't just normal fiends, but they seemed devilish in their appearance. You also see her talking beforehand, talking to a woman, which has the woman also has very powerful aura around her. You don't know who she is, but the woman does seem very powerful. She's talking to a woman, and she seems like royalty as well.
This must be the queen I heard about earlier.
As it kind of goes through memories, you see two powerful spirits clashing against each other, and then next you see a elf. You don't know who this person is, but you see an elf fighting against a horde, and then next you see a human fighting with this woman that you saw earlier. And then after that, you see Penelope back to when she was fighting the fiends, or devilish fiends, you would say.
Yes.
So she brings out her hand. She says, "Does that answer your questions?"
In a way, I suppose it does, yes.
Well, I'm sure the power didn't show you everything, or at least didn't make any of the context clear. But sooner or later, you'll find out, and you'll figure out exactly what it was meant to show you.
That woman you were speaking with, I could sense how powerful they were. Was that the queen you spoke of earlier?
The woman, as she kind of like is a little like she like thinks a bit. Says, I guess it is the queen. I don't know which woman you saw, but if it's dealing with powerful aura, powerful magic, it is the queen. Queen's a very powerful person, both in politics and in the prowess of magic.
Okay.
Also, funny enough, the queen is also Fable's mother. I heard
Why
that.
would you, why?
I suppose this is something she doesn't like being reminded of.
Well, I mean, she's happy with her mother. Her mother sanctioned. Her mother is the one who gave her the power of famine. Fable's mother is, or at least the queen, I should say, is the last remaining person, the last remaining horseman of the generation before us.
I see. And if I saw her as a part of these visions, will I eventually need to find her?
You won't need to find her. We've told her about the attack in 2 weeks, so hopefully she'll be here, and her Valkyries will be here by then.
I see. I hope to be more than prepared by that time.
Oh, she's plenty prepared. Honestly, I heard that Queen has sold one of the horsemen by herself with ease. Though I don't know, though that was the height of her power, and I don't know how powerful she is, but she's still powerful, more powerful than us, I would say. She's the one who cared for us and mothered us, especially after my parents died.
I'm not going to keep talking about that subject. Because after bringing up dead parents, what are you supposed to do? And,
So,
I suppose back to dodging dragons.
so to Ida, you're stuck in a house with R. Kelly. I mean Fable.
Oh God!
Alright, got it. This is not. I'm gonna die soon, just so you guys know.
Fable, as energetic as always, this is just like just all over the place. He says, "I think I can help you make something right now."
Alright, I'll show you the progress.
She kind of like thinks as you tend to show her your progress. She says, "When's your birthday?"
What?
I said, "When is your birthday?"
Well, look, this is a little. I kind of don't like giving out this sort of information.
Birthdays? You should always give this information to your friends. You don't know what you ever expect.
I mean, we kind of just met not too long ago when you think about it, so, I mean...
Well, even though we met not too long ago, we're still connected. So, I don't mind. So as she has a hand on your head, and she grips.
Oh my God!
She grips her other hand, and she like just hovers you above. She suspends you above the ground. When is your birthday?
Tell her the birthday, or she's gonna find out your birthday.
Why are you like this, Fable?
Why am I like this? Like what?
Ida's just gonna think to herself, "Oh no, she's dense." So, can you put me down?
Not as she begins to slightly shake you, not violently, but like she like slightly shakes you. Not until you tell me your birthday.
I think you're required to bond with her.
I love these. These characters are great.
Yes.
Fable, please just put me down.
She said, "What's your birthday?"
Well, that moment where
Also, I want you to know that birthdays, the months are like how months are today, like in real life, like it's June, Jan, like stuff like that. So, like,
all right,
if you need a reference,
We have
that
a
is
classical calendar.
It's literally just a regular calendar as we have it. So, if that's what you need to know, so
Fable, I'll give you one more chance. Please just put me down.
she gives a smug smirk. She said, "One more chance or what?"
This double attack from multiple angles.
So, as your puppets try to, who is that? Snuggle Pup tries to bite. and she just backhands Snugglepup aggressively, and then with 2 fingers, the force strike, she splits it in half. She splits the force in half, and it just avoids you and her. He says, "That won't work on me." I just need your birthday.
Let go.
That's what she's saying. As she swinging you around.
Let go of me.
As you drop down, as she like kind of lets you go and you drop down, she says, "Okay." And she brings her hands up. She brings her left hand up, and all you see is water, just like encase you. Entrap you.
Jesus Christ! Is she waterboarding him now?
No, it doesn't go above her shoulders, but it traps her. She says, "You just have to tell me one date."
So basically, I'm inside of a giant water bubble besides my head.
It's not a bubble. It's like ice. You're stuck in ice. Like you're ice. You're like stuck in ice.
Thanks.
But it's not above your shoulders. It's like right at your shoulders, but it's not above it.
Well, I can break these cuffs probably. Maybe no.
No, sir.
No.
No, sir. As she looks at you, she gives you a pouch. Says, "I just want to know your birthday." She gives you a very cute and like innocent face, like a puppy dog eyes and everything. She said, "Please."
Fuck, that's really cute. Well, you're not gonna let me go, are you?
No,
No.
sir, I won't.
No sir, no sir, no sir, no sir.
No, sir, no, sir. As she gives you a very excited face, she says, "No, I won't."
Well, I mean, this is very unfair, you know?
Well, if you were strong enough, as she pokes your nose, if you were strong enough, you would get out of this easily.
I am stronger than other women, okay?
Well, not stronger than me.
Mega Pete.
Not this one.
I'm in
Okay.
ice. Every part of my body is restricted. I can't escape from this like this.
First of all, as she says, "Tell me your birthday." Second of all, even if you, as she kind of like slaps, not even slap, but like taps your cheek left and right, she says, "Even if you were encased by anyone else, you still wouldn't be strong enough to get out of it." And as he said that, she grips his shoulder. "Tell me your birthday."
Will you
Ida's
really
gonna be
let
terrified
that,
gonna be tortured for days until she gives this information.
So
Oh.
I want you to know, if for reference, if it's the same like calendar as we have. So right now it's like October 3rd. It's October 3rd basically.
When it's getting cold, I've gotta go south.
Chill. So it's October 3rd. So I just want you to know it's October 3rd. So that was a reference out of character. But tell her birthday.
Fine. I'll tell you. January 1st.
January 1st. As she excitedly just yay! I finally found out. As she hops around, she gets really excited, and she stops to January 1st, the New Year.
Yeah.
She starts thinking. She says, maybe I'll do it early.
Huh?
Huh? She said. I just say, huh? She says, huh? That's literally what she says. That's literally what she does.
Is it somewhere where she walks away without letting me out of the ice?
She walks down the stairs, and before she walks to the door, she says, "Oh, sorry, I forgot about this." And she lets her hand down, and the ice turns the water, going back into the wood and stuff like that.
I'm soaked now.
It takes all of the moisture and stuff like that away, so you're not soaked. She took all of the water and moisture away. If anything is soaked, it's the bottom of your shoes, if anything. But you got good shoes. It's fine.
Huh, I'm not soaked anymore. Weird. I think I should eat dinner then go to bed. Hopefully.
So it's 7 o'clock at this point. So as that happens, she runs back inside and comes upstairs. She says, "Wait, this is perfect training." And
Wait,
then,
what?
Huh? She says,
You thought you were going to get off easy.
as you say, "Wait, what?" She says, "Huh?" And then she just splashes the water right back on you. And she says, "Get out of it yourself." And then she runs back down outside of the building. While you and KSI make a wisdom check.
Did she really just come back just to freeze me?
Yeah, she came back and froze me.
At least it isn't Hubs who's nearly dying in his training.
Man, I almost got dragoned.
So make a wisdom check, either.
Yeah, Hubs training. Oh, oops, I kicked his ass too hard. Meanwhile, Zanuck, oh, I'm sorry, don't worry. I would have made sure that wouldn't have killed you, but that was a little close. And then over here, I'm in ice!
we have a scale of escalation, don't we?
It's Hubs, it's oh, dead, oops, guess we need a new guy. And then just everyone else oh, sorry, and then just, when's your birthday?
I'm very scared of what would have happened if I rolled a 1.
Alright,
so we'll make
it's too cold!
We'll take a 30-second break because I need to get some water. Really. I need to hydrate.
Alright, we need to try to do the summoning ritual to get Vic back. Let's try to do that during the break.
Yeah.
Chunkus.
Dude, Vic's so much hilarious shit. Oh, they got it recorded.
It's gonna... Did Vic fall asleep?
Oh my god.
Did who? Did Vic?
There's no way in hell he fell asleep.
Vic is either dead or asleep.
Remember, he did a lot of stuff earlier today.
I had stuff for him.
He's been up for ages.
I had stuff for him in his training, but
So guys, I just thought of something. The GIF I put earlier of the smiling was that one person earlier kill a master. That's also Fable with Ida.
Man, I'm so glad I don't have a crazy woman in my character's life.
I swear. If he's sleeping, I'm gonna make fun of him so much tomorrow.
Call him. But anyways, you try to wiggle your way out frantically from this icy prison that you are in.
Ida. It's just
quite
Fable, Ida.
That's quite literally what you're doing. After she came back, and you're just doing that, and you're like, "Get me out of here!" And Fable's like, "No, I don't think I will."
Okay, Vic is not answering.
I think he's asleep.
Dude, I would make fun of him so much if he is.
I'll put him AFK. Wait. Yeah, I'll put him AFK.
Put him in AFK. We'll find out when he comes back.
Yeah. Literally, this is just the definition of Fable and
can't.
relationship.
No, I wonder who Vic yelled at for sleeping in PCs.
Like,
Wait,
literally,
no,
it's just,
no, move him to one of the lounges and put like a really loud song in to Groovy.
you want me to wake him? You want me to try waking him up with SoundCloud, or do you need a hack for it?
That's you. You can do it if you want. But that's the second. I think the second GIF is literally what Ida is feeling.
Literally, the bottom one is just like being dragged, and then just when it goes pause. My name's Ida. You're probably wondering how I've got into this situation. Just like that, just her backstory. Like that's gonna just be like how she's telling the story when she's after this is done.
As Fable kind of like, she leaves for like 3 minutes. She comes back. She said, "You're still not out?"
It's cold.
She kind of like squats and sits in front of you, like very Indian style, like crisscross applesauce type beat with her legs. She says, "Just relax. Make a perception. Make a rhythm check. Make a rhythm check.
I can see the calm energy in the air.
Make a rhythm check.
I can see the feeling. Oh my god! I almost clicked on the send key. It's so. Wait, what am I supposed to be doing besides relaxing?
So as you guys are trying to relax, you said, "What am I supposed to be doing besides relaxing?" And she angrily takes a piece of paper. She says, "Just relax." As she like slammed it down on the ground. She's like, and she's like, "Ooh, I'm sorry. Just relax. Calm down."
Yeah.
Yar does it. Make another wisdom check.
All right, I'll try to relax some more. Just
So, as you're still encased in the ice, he says, "Just relax." As I told you before, the energy of water deals with pleasure and is blocked by guilt. You need to relax, unwind yourself, and become exactly like water, free. As you calm yourself, you breathe in and out, you calm yourself, and you begin to think to yourself, meditate in this encased prison. What you begin to see is that all the water around you, or the ice around you, begins to start melting in a way, in a sense. It begins to start melting, and slowly, not very fast, slowly but surely, it begins melting. And Fable gets up, and she, as it begins to melt beyond your shins and your kneecaps, your shins, stuff like that, she puts her hand on your head, and she says, "That's perfect."
Nita has another blush.
Yeah,
Thank
you like it?
you.
Sooner or later, this is what she says. Sooner or later, you'll be even better than me. But until now, you're working with these little guys. Actually, kind of like squats and flicks the puppet. One Snuggle Pup. She flicks Snuggle Pup, and it goes bouncing around the room rapidly and aggressively, like really
Like
rapidly.
pinball?
Like a pinball. It goes like even faster. It goes bouncing around the room, and she's like, "Oop, sorry about that. I didn't mean that. I didn't want to touch that."
Please tell me you didn't dent the metal.
Snuggle Pup doesn't seem to be dented at all. So, it's not dented. I promise. I didn't use that much power.
Took me like a month and a half to make him or something. I would really have been upset if that got dented just like that.
The most powerful weapon in the world is the word of God. Bro, Hubs, don't ever send me that.
Why?
Because I'm going to send it to my friends. But she says, Fable says, I promise I won't break anything. I just want to make something new. Like a big, powerful, amazing puppet.
Hi.
At least for you.
Oh wait, I'm not a puppet.
At least for you, she said.
Well, thanks. When I get an idea for what that large thing will be, we'll work on it together. Who knows, maybe it will be something really cool that we can ride or something.
Ride?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'll make a saddle on the back. Or, I don't know, like a dinosaur. Or a T-Rex.
Okay. You're getting a little too... Fable, Fable, calm down. You're getting a little too ambitious right there, okay?
Ambitious? We need to see the future. We need to perceive the world as it is.
Calm down, please.
You're thinking too much of the little details, but we need to see the bigger picture. We're free. You're famine, she says. You're famine. You're free.
Not just water and famine.
You're hungry.
You're
very hungry.
You're hungry. Famine is hungry. But
so not only am I water, I'm famine. Thank you for reminding me of that detail.
But, as she points at you, you're still free to do whatever you want. That's what famine is about.
Huh.
So, back to Hubs. Hubs, you're heading back to where you kind of left your note at, right? Or am I
He might still be doing blood for the blood god.
Are you still doing blood for the blood god? I had so much for Vic. Oh, I had so much for Vic.
Yeah, I'm starting to think he actually passed out.
He had to. There's no way.
That's the only way. That's the only way.
Yeah.
It's the only possible way Vic isn't here.
So Shadow, you missed me being harassed for the, current 5 to 10 minutes.
Dude, I feel bad for those. I feel bad for those bandits. I felt like I just pulled out a Glock and just shot them.
Yeah.
So you're Miyako.
You put out a Glock on people who have shields. It's whatever. So as you head back, Hubs, the girl is kind of like just as a little kid.
Did I find anything?
You didn't find anything. No, you didn't find anything new. At least you found everything that you already knew. Like, oh, they had these things crossed out. They had these specific points crossed out, which you were kind of close to. You were about half a mile towards one of the X's, so you don't know what it was about. But I'll
go back out there tomorrow.
Chill, yeah, tomorrow. But the girl that you've been seeing has been like just swinging, like not swinging around, swinging around trees, I guess. Kind of like just having fun, like a normal girl would. She's like just laughing at how killed those other guys.
Mm-hmm.
And as she's swinging, she's like 100 and so feet in front of you, and she's swinging in front of you, or like up to that feet. And as she's swinging around the tree, she disappears, and she just reappears in front of you, right in front of you, like directly in front of you. She says, "Oh, master, I think we should go that way." As she points,
it's getting late. We gotta go back. I gotta sleep.
No sleep, only murder.
she gets a puppy dog's cute pouch. She says, "Sleep."
Yes,
Oh.
I gotta sleep.
That doesn't matter.
To me, it does. If I don't, I will die eventually. But yeah.
I wonder how much sleep costs.
As you blink, she disappears and ends up on top of your shoulders. She says, "Oh, humans could not sleep for a certain amount of time, and right now, that certain amount of time isn't right now. So we should go that way." As she points in a different direction, which at first she pointed west, but now she's pointing east.
But you just pointed that way.
Oh, did I? Oh, it doesn't matter. As she takes her two fingers, and she points either way. She says, "Either way is fine for me, at least."
Well, I choose this way, and I point towards town.
And she gives you a pout again, and she kind of like bangs in your helmet, and she says, "You're such a meanie."
You can't get everything you want always. I thought you would. You can't get everything you want.
You see a big pout on her face. It's like, I don't care. I'm not talking to you anymore. And she like kind of like looks away from you. She's still riding on your shoulders, and you still going to town.
We're gonna have a nice.
After a little bit under hour. So it's about 6:30 right now. So
Okay.
or not? No. It's about 5:30 right now, and after a while, you guys, you or at least you and her eventually hit town, and she's not talking to you. She's like pouting, looking away from you.
Guess I'm gonna go head to bed. AKA, I want to stand in my medicine corner, maybe. Can I get a point? Is there like anything?
He's gonna
called
armor
private
lock in
room
his
around
room
here?
and fall asleep.
What'd you say? Zenek?
He's gonna armor lock in his room and fall asleep in it.
Is there any way for me to get a private room around here? Would it kill to get a private room around here?
You can get one in the inn, but like you guys have a free shared room, so
Okay.
it's
I'm
whatever.
gonna pay money for a private room.
All
Hang on, I
right,
just wanna
Bed.
it's one goal for a room.
Okay.
I wanna
I'm
say-
gonna go back into the inn.
So I want to
Uh-huh.
say two really funny things real quick. One, our party's relation to the horsemen is literally as dysfunctional as Cosma and his party members in Konosuba. We're literally just Konosuba. Now, the next thing I want to point out, just everyone's like going to bed. It's like, all right, hey, look, Ida's. Why are there like 20 locks on here, real quick?
Where's Ida? And why is
is
that
it pretty-
room locked up so tightly?
And it's like, oh, hey, Fable, just bang on the door. Let me in. I want to know. I want to know where your parents live.
What's going on? Learning.
Shadow for context, fucking Ida has a master named Fable, and she wanted to know her birthday. So Fable, so Ida didn't like Vinny, aka Ida, didn't want to tell Fable her birthday. So Fable had to force it.
She froze her into solid ice
Yep.
to figure this out. It was like shaking her around like tell.
So it's almost 6:45, and at this point, fucking Hubs is T-posing. I should say Zarush is Blair Witching T-posing in the corner.
No, I wanted to get my private room.
Yeah, I know. You're Blair Witching the corner in your private room.
No, I'm gonna take off my armor in the room.
So as you take off your armor,
He drops one, it caves through the top of
the girl kind of like covers her face, but then you see her like kind of like slowly peek at as you take off your armor.
Wear clothes under my armor.
Huh?
Can you wear
What'd you
clothes
say?
under armor?
You'd better, because otherwise that'd pinch like
Yeah.
hell.
You
I am wearing clothes.
can work. Yeah, but she just like is covering her eyes just in case you want to take off more than your armor
No.
or your clothes. So as she unpees, she says, "Oh, you have clothes under that." As expected. I don't know what else I expected.
He takes off his armor. There's a smaller chest plate.
She kind of like squats and like pats down the floor. She says, "I'll just sleep here."
Do you need to sleep?
Not at all. Actually, I don't sleep at all. She tells you.
Oh. So
You're welcome.
Is there like a distance you can be away from me, or can you just go run off
A distance.
into the ether?
Well, we could test that out tomorrow or right now. Either one, either or. I really
was gonna go to
test
bed.
out
I was gonna say go look around town and stuff.
she kind of goes to the window and she like does a motion where she tries to open up the window, but the window doesn't open up because she's not like there. And
She
like
face through shit.
she can face through it. That's what happened. Like she like tries to open up the window, but the window doesn't move.
Mm-hmm.
But like she does the motion and she says, "Let's go out and find out whether or not I can go far away."
By the way, real quick in the chat, I just put the theme that always plays when Fable and Ida are together. So you can give that a you like that? I think that represents it perfectly as their together theme.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Dan, are you here?
So as the window just doesn't open, she says, "Oh, I forgot." she kind of like chuckles, like, "I forgot."
I don't know how much of this I can play. I only got through like 7 seconds of it, and that was too.
Well, the song.
Yes.
Isn't it perfect?
Yeah, YouTube's already putting ads on unmonetized videos. I don't want to have this thing all get struck.
So.
Yeah. Good point.
Yeah.
So back to Xanac. Xanac, after all that you've been through, having dragons shot at you, just chilling a bit, unwinding, relaxing. Your master Penelope kind of gets up. She says, maybe I think it's getting a little late right now. It's not getting late at all. It's about like.
Do you need food? I have plenty of meat. Wait! I forgot something. I need to go back to the butcher.
When you say, "Wait, I forgot something," and she gives a shocked expression, and she's like, "What?" Like, she's like, "What did you forget?" What did you say again? You said,
I forgot to visit the butcher.
And then such a blank face. goes like a blank
There we go.
expression goes across her face, and she's like, "The butcher."
I went hunting earlier, and the butcher offered to cure the meat for storage, preservation, really. You seem underwhelmed.
I thought it was something really important. Maybe, I don't know. You learn how to deforest his entire forest, but
I do believe that that's more Wendy's purview.
she chuckles. She said, "Yeah, it is something that Wendy would do. Always deforesting. Really, it's whatever. But if you have something else more important, then you can gladly. I'll gladly send you to go."
Well, we ought to go check up on the doctor because he did wander off early, and I only caught sight of him with a logging crew. So
I'm just waiting for you to find him face first in oil.
Well, I'm sure
we should
the
at least
doctor,
check in on them.
I'm sure the doctor is completely safe with Diane, which is out of character, which is his master, Diane Death, you know, DD.
Yes.
So,
DD
so, bro, why'd you say that? So she says, I'm sure he's clearly capable, clearly fine and safe with Diane. Though she doesn't like whatever Pakistan is. I don't know what that is, but like,
it's
apparently she experienced something like that.
Yes.
And
I think it's best to experience that firsthand than to have it described to you.
She apparently experienced it firsthand, and she is, I don't know, told me it's the worst thing she ever had to face. And I've seen her face absolute beast. So I don't know what that means to me.
It's a little trick the doctor has to get out of a tight situation.
Oh, I see. Oh, I sure hope Diane gets through that little tight situation.
I think she's already made it through.
She's supposed to train him, but she's the one who fears him. Ironic.
Indeed.
Anyways, you said you had to go back to the butcher?
Yes, the butcher.
Alright, well...
That would be back in town. I suppose you should probably go back to the building we're staying in, too.
Yeah. I mean, I've sent enough dragons at you to worth, I guess. But you've done a great job, and you've done enough. So I'll let you off the hook right now for training wise.
I'm honored to receive such praise from you.
Well, I haven't seen such marksmanship since I was training as a little girl. So you did a good job. Just go back and get whatever meat you have at the butcher, and I'll just head back.
Very well. I will meet you again, most likely tomorrow. And I'm going to go take off from the branch and work my way to the butcher.
Alright, so you make your way to the butcher, and since the meat was on the house...
I actually look for it on the top of the roof, by the way.
You what?
I as I'm landing, I look to see if he left it on the top of the building.
No, sir. He doesn't leave on top of the building. You're just looking confused you looking dazed and confused, like, where is this at? But the guy below is like, man, where's this bird guy at?
And I touchdown walk in.
So as you come down and you walk in, you're like, oh, you're here. I was wondering where you're at.
Yes, apologies. I had some preoccupations.
Preoccupations, I feel it. Well, I have all the meat prepared for you. All of it has been cured and all of it has been taken care of. So, I mean, it's on the house. So I really don't mind you taking all the meat. So he gives you.
I'm going to fill my bag with as much of it as I can carry.
he gives you 10 cured meat. Cured I don't know what does deer give you?
Venison.
Cured deer meat.
Venison.
Venison. 10 cured venison. So he gives you that. Yeah. Yeah, he gives you 10 cured venison.
Awesome. Thank you, sir.
I sure hope that this helps you on your adventures. I mean, you're an adventurer, right?
Of a sort, I suppose. Though I seem to be much more stationary now.
Yeah. I know this from your attire. I have a lot of adventurers coming through. You look just like them. But
you've seen others like me.
What did you say?
You've seen others like me.
Yeah, I've seen other adventurers like you.
Of the R. Cocker variant?
Well, not like you. I mean, you're unique, really. I've seen one other a few years ago, but I've seen one other of you a few years ago. But when I say others like you, I meant like adventurers at least. But you're like the second. Can I say bird person? Is that
bird folk? Bird folk is the common term. Strangers use.
I've seen you're the second bird folk I've seen in the past few years.
Interesting. Thank you for that information.
So as that happens, Zarouche, we have 30 more minutes till nap. We have 30 more minutes until the session's over.
Yeah.
So Zarouche, what are you? Are you sleeping? You said no. You said you're sleeping.
I went to bed.
So as you're kind of like trying to sleep, go to bed, the girl was kind of like above you, and she's like poking your cheek. She's like, "Get up."
Come on, kill something.
She's poking your cheek some more. She's like, "Get up."
Trying to sleep. Leave me alone.
It's like 8 o'clock. What do you mean you're trying to sleep? It's not past your bedtime, is it?
This thing.
I gotta get up early, so we gotta do things.
Get up early? Oh, I don't care about getting up early. You can get up early even now. Like, it doesn't matter.
I'm going to sleep, and guess what?
What?
If you wake me up again tomorrow, if we find anyone, we're not gonna kill them.
She kind of like smacks your head. She's like, "That's not fair."
Well, then let me sleep.
No, we have killing to do.
I'm gonna lay you down without saying.
You're such a meanie. And I'm sure you don't even want to kill those guys that we killed earlier. You're such a little meanie. And she kind of lays on the floor and she like turns over away from me. It's like, I don't want to talk to you ever again. So for Vinny, after you Vinny, after you
he left to go do something.
Vinny is dead, bro.
Yeah, he went to go do something.
That's insane.
Yeah.
So, Zanuck, you head back into town.
Yes, I'm going to go behind the building and get some of the older meat taken care of so I can put the venison in its place.
So you take out all the older meat and you switch it out with the venison.
Yes.
A lot of the meat that you had before is spoiled because you haven't really used it. You haven't used it at all. So all the meat
What a
that you had
shame I
is
couldn't
spoiled.
make use of all of that.
Yeah, most of it you were able to make use, but the rest you weren't able to make use of it. So you just had sport meat. So what do you want to do with all the venison?
Well, I'm putting that stuff back in. I'm putting that stuff in the bag to keep and be preserved as long as possible. And I'm going to, I guess, find the barracks and look for the guards people.
Are you gonna fly over?
Yeah, I'll fly over to where I see the most military presence.
So as you fly, as you begin to fly over, you hear, "Oi!"
I look towards the sound.
As you look towards the sound, you see nothing around you, nothing like remotely around you that can make that accent and sound.
Okay, now hang on. What the hell? Okay, now I'm looking around like I'm paranoid. What's going on?
You hear again, "Oi!"
I look in the direction of the sound again.
Once again, you don't really know where the sound is. It doesn't seem anywhere near you.
Alright, I'm gonna land on a building and look thoroughly around the horizon.
So as you land on the building, you see a knoll. Do you know what that looks like?
A knoll? One of those hyena people?
Yes, you see a knoll right in front of you. And he kind of clocks on your head. He said, "Oi!"
Ugh! Where were you?
Huh?
Where have you been?
He said, "Where have I been? Who are you?"
I'm Zanuck Greyfeather of the Greyfeather tribe. And
So,
you are?
You're not. Obviously, you're not human, right?
Unless humans can grow feathers and fly, I suppose not.
Perfect, he says.
And you are?
I am. As he kind of caresses his he kind of thinks a bit. He caresses his little beard. He says, "I'm none of your concern."
That makes me much more concerned than if you just gave me a name.
You're funny. I can say that at least. You say your name is Zanuck?
That's correct.
Well, Zanuck. I guess I'm stuck with you, he says.
Stuck with me?
Yeah, stuck with you. Though I rather much choose who I'll be stuck with. You see a little crystal on your bow as you look you look your bow and you see
I took out
a
the
small
longbow and
crystal.
look for it.
Yeah, you see
What's
a little
going
crystal.
on?
You see a little crystal on it. He says, "Well, judging by that, I'm stuck with you. Not by choice, but by just fate."
Can you explain how crystal is growing on wood? Is
How am I
this
supposed to
organic?
explain nature like that? Well, I don't know anything like that. How am I supposed to explain anything like that? I can't explain anything. Crystal growing on wood? Unheard of. At least from natural experiences. But seeing as you're more than natural, I see that's a lot more. It's a lot more common to you guys.
How much do you know?
How much do I know? Maybe a little bit, maybe a lot. How much do you know?
Enough about myself to know if you're lying.
Lying? Oh, I will never lie to you. Or maybe I'm already lying.
That's what I'm concerned of.
Well, until you figure that out, I'll just be here, I guess.
Who was the woman
that
I was
first-
talking to?
Huh?
Who was the
Penelope?
woman I was talking to?
Penelope? Penelope?
Okay,
That was the woman you're talking to.
that's right.
So, wait, why do you want to know that?
See how long you've been paying attention to me.
Okay. She's not near you, so she's not looking at you. But he says, Hey, are you there still? As he kind of flicks your forehead.
Yes, I'm still here. So if you're
You
stuck
seem
with me,
out of-
can you explain, at the very least, what you are?
What I am?
Please.
I don't know if I can explain that. But who I am is something I can explain a lot.
Then
So, that's what Raven type beat out of all the characters. This is the end of the session.
oh my god.
This is the end of the session.
Yo,
So
Zanuck was about to peg this guy.
Wait.
You got back to hear that?
this is the end of the session.
Oh my god.
I zoned back in on end of session and he was about to peg this guy. What the fuck?
Sure.
Oh boy. Alright, I'm stopping recording, then I'll explain to you.